A man who got hooked on ketamine like late Hollywood actor Matthew Perry was left urinating blood and unable to walk because of the devastating side effects of the drug. Peter revealed his friends who had taken the quick-acting anesthetic had either died or ended up in Zimmer frames because of its impact. The 36-year-old, from the northwest England, saw ketamine as a comfort blanket as he dabbled with a cocktail of drugs ranging from ecstasy pills, cocaine and MDMA. He said he was hit hard when he heard of Matthew Perry's death a year ago today. The star died aged 54 from acute effects of ketamine and other factors which led him to lose consciousness and drown in his hot tub. Peter said, "The Matthew Perry situation did hit me hard, not only as a big Friends fan but due to the nature of his death. Friends was a big part of my life. Like many people my age, hearing he had passed due to a ketamine overdose was a sobering reminder of what ketamine can do. I read a lot about the situation around his death and I ultimately felt sorry for him as I could fully relate to what he was going through." Peter was hooked on ketamine for 14 years and for 8 years his usage of the drug was heavy. He would regularly take 10 grams of ketamine over the weekend. "It might surprise people but it didn't impact on my work and I was able to keep these two parts of my life completely separate," he said. "What I was noticing though were the side effects. The frequency I was passing water was getting ridiculous. I had almost no control over my bladder. I would frequently have blood in my urine too. Other guys who I took ketamine with were not so lucky. Some tragically died, while others have health issues that will stay with them for the rest of their lives. One man my age walks with a Zimmer frame, while another has had surgery to remove a large part of his bladder." Peter started out experimenting with drugs at the age of 13. Initially he started out smoking cannabis and trying ecstasy and cocaine at 15. He quit drugs for a while when he was 16 as his then-girlfriend, who went on to become his wife, was anti-drugs, but when he got to the clubbing scene in Leeds, Manchester and Ibiza that all changed. Peter said, "I started using ketamine at 18 and this was primarily used late into the night at clubs and after parties. It really helped with the come down from other drugs like ecstasy pills, cocaine and MDMA. Looking back I would say I was lost. When I was introduced to the clubbing scene it hit me like a ton of bricks. I felt at home instantly. I loved the music, the people and the drugs. I felt like I belonged somewhere." He added, "Ketamine was a comfort blanket that numbed me from emotion. At 18 years old there wasn't much for me to hide from, but as life moved on, there were things that happened where I turned to ketamine. One of them being my brother-in-law's death.